before Edo became Tokyo, before the founding of Heian-kyo, that was later to become Kyoto, before even the brief capital at Nagaoka-kyo. The capital of Japan was Heijo-kyo. Today, it is known as Nara, and is a city full of living history and ancient temples from the period that bears its name. The name Nara has been written in many ways over the centuries, but nowadays it's written with the two characters Na and Ra. These are atiji, characters used for their pronunciation rather than their meaning. In fact, these two kanji are the exact Manyogana from which the modern hiragana and katakana Na and Ra were derived. What does Nara actually mean then, if we can't tell from the kanji? Well, a great place to start is the Nihon Shoki, which was written during the Nara period and actually explains the etymology of the name. In it, the following account is given. Now, when the imperial forces were encamping, they trod level the herbs and trees, whence that mountain was given the name of Mount Nara. Now, this particular story itself is not considered to be historical, but the authors were probably onto something. By this account, the name shares a root with the word narasu, meaning to level or to flatten. Nara would then mean a place with flat or even ground. Indeed, one historical kanji for Nara was just hira, meaning flat. During the 8th century, when Nara was the capital city, the city was known as Heijo-kyo. Heijo was the onyomi reading of the kanji used to write Nara at the time, and the literal meaning is the flat city. For clarification, Jo means castle in modern Japanese, but the original Chinese meaning is city walls, or the area within the city walls. With all the evidence overwhelmingly supporting this flat land theory, I won't bother with other theories, such as it coming from a Korean word for a country's capital, or the name of the Nara oak. Instead, let's have a look at the foremost Shinto temple in Nara, Kasuga Taisha. The kanji for Kasuga are a very interesting choice. Spring Day, otherwise read as Haruhi. When I first saw it, I assumed that it was some kind of semi-atiji. After all, day is read as ka when referring to a day of a month, and kasu, well, I thought it must have the same root as kasumi, and poetically referring to the blurred sunlight of a misty spring morning, or something like that. Well, I wasn't right, but I too was onto something. You see, the kanji were originally not the kanji for Kasuga at all. Let me introduce you to the concept of pillow words. Disappointingly, pillow words are not what you use during pillow talk, although I wholeheartedly encourage you to write steamy linguistic fanfiction. Oh, Prince Genji, that was the most irregular conjugation of the copula I have ever had. Yes, I could hear it on your ombin. Now, a pillow word, or makura kotoba, is a fixed phrase that poetically describes the following word. Makura kotoba is used as a literary technique in many early waka poems, like pillow for the word it describes. In this case, kasumi, meaning spring haze or mist, was often preceded by the pillow word haruhi, as in haruhi ga kasumu, or haruhi no kasumi, the haze of a spring day. This pillow word haruhi extended also to the place name Kasuga, which eventually came to be written with the kanji for the pillow word. You write Haruhi, but say Kasuga, kind of like Worcestershire. Maximum confusion for those stupid foreigners, like me. The pillow word usage provides a hint as to the likely actual meaning of Kasuga, though. The most widely accepted theory is, as I initially suspected, that kasu is the root of kasumi and means haze or mist. The word kasuka, meaning faint or dim, shares the same root. The suffix ga in kasuga is almost certainly the ka of sumika, dwelling or abode, and means place. We then arrive at the meaning the place of mist. Another theory, based on the religious significance of kasuga, is that the name derives from ka of kami sumu ka, the place where the gods dwell. It is far less likely than the place of mist theory, but it's cool, so I mention it anyway. Today, Nara is famous for the many deer that roam wild through the city. According to legend, the god Takemikazuchi came from Kashima to Kasuga Taisha on a white deer to protect the new capital of Heijo-kyo. To this day, deer are considered sacred animals in Nara, and the mean creatures can be seen ganging up on innocent tourists in broad daylight to shake them down on shikasembe, or deer crackers. Ah, they're lovely. Just look at them. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, corrections, or requests, please let me know in the comments.